Hello, figured I'd give you guys an update. So a couple weeks back, my friend Dan came and visited. Him and I did our masters together back at Western, and so now he's gone on to Cambridge to study mathematical physics. And so, but it was really cool to see him for a couple days, see a friend from home, yeah. So we just mostly hung out for a few days, and it's funny because you can hit basically all the highlights of the city pretty quickly because it's not like a huge city. Um, and so, but then on like the other side, like you can just like go a new route and you can find something that you've never seen before. There's like tons of little parks, and so I've been doing a lot of work, like take just a slightly different route and um, one or either get completely lost and but sometimes find something cool in the process. Um, and then beyond that, my the other PhD students that's working with Tobias Muller, Marcus showed up, and so I've been hanging out a little bit with him. And last week, I think it's all blurring together now. We went to a conference over at University of Twente. It's on the other side of the country, which it sounds more impressive in the U.S. than it does in the Netherlands. But it's about an hour of a train commute and then like a 10-15 minute bus trip. And so yeah, it's I mean with Utrecht being like super centrally located, like it's really easy to get to a lot of these places. And so there was a conference there on networks, and one of the guys presenting, Marina Bogana, um, is looking at like hidden structure in social networks. So the idea is that like thinking about social gravity as far as being something that's present. And so if you have like in like when we think of gravity, that involves like hyperbolic geometry. And so the idea is, well, let's use hyperbolic geometry to model the social networks that we have. And he's found some success with that. So I'm going to link or put a video of that below. It's really interesting. He's out of Barcelona. Um, so so that was a really cool talk. And then beyond that, saw like my first hill since I've been in the Netherlands. And so apparently that's on. So I saw it on the way to the conference, and apparently that was left there, but from the last ice age by one of the glaciers. Like it was surprising just like how shocking it was because I've gotten so used to just seeing like trees, or building, and to see a hill like it was really nice. So I need to get out more. Um, but yeah, beyond that, Matthew Penrose is visiting. He's at the University of Bath, and so we went to dinner last night, and that was really nice. There's a lot of former Dutch colonies, like even fairly recently, former Dutch colonies out from Southeast Asia, and so there's a lot of that food influence is here in the city, and so we went to Restaurant Blau. Last night for that, and it was cool because they bring you lots of little dishes, and then they put those on like a heating tray, and so that was really nice. And then yeah, so overall it's going good. Like research is good. Uh, the class I'm TAing for is a challenge with it being in Dutch, and like it's like reasonably high level, like not even reasonably, it is like high level mathematics in Dutch, which is a challenge because like a lot of the concepts are things that I haven't thought about for a while, as far as like uniform convergence um, complex power series, and so that's it's been a struggle at times, and like my students, like God bless them for dealing with me, but it's been going good. And then yeah, research, like I'm starting to figure out some of the tools that we're using, as far as so using the idea of like using the Fourier transform on on finite sets, and so we have a Fourier transform that we can use there. So that's been really cool, like figuring out how that works and the ideas of influence more, and then reading some other papers, and so that's yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Like I've this opportunity's been outstanding, and so I'm incredibly thankful that I've been able to hang out here. My sister had her baby earlier this month, and so all like healthy and happy, more or less, as far as I've heard from over there. Got to see him on Skype, or I think it actually Google Hangout, last week, and so um, it's kind of interesting because I'll be the guy in the phone or the guy on the screen. Um, yeah, but hoping to visit reasonably soon, and see my nephew. Yeah, so beyond that, like it's good, like like slowly making friends, and just getting used to the city, and yeah, my Dutch is still awful. It'll eventually get there, but it's gonna take some time, and definitely like I need to focus more on it than I have so far. But yeah, overall, like the city's been great. Do miss home a bit. Saw some Snapchat stories from some friends last week that really made me miss Bellingham quite a bit. But yeah, looking forward to like this next chapter of all of our lives and what we're up to. So yeah, so I'll leave it there. Yeah, I'll hopefully talk to you guys again soon. Cheers. Bye.